Okay.
Big news: Square Enix is selling off a lot of IP, including Tomb Raider, to another studio that is actually buying a ton of IP. So that's a whole other story in and of itself. But this is crazy. We did a video a couple weeks ago that Square Enix's CEO said that
It's the future, and everybody gave him crap for it. Absolutely. He's like all in now.
Yeah, he's proven it. Here we go.
Literally sold for, let's see, what does it say? Final Fantasy publisher will net $300 million. So he had the IP for Tomb Raider, and his main thing is Final Fantasy, but he sold Tomb Raider and a few others to get some capital to fund the NFT gaming projects that he's working on.
There's not a complete list of who they've, not on this article anyway, but so far Tomb Raider's the big name. Deus Ex, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know those either.
Legacy of Kain and
I know Thief.
Yeah, there are a few others. Not only that, but they sold studios. These are game studios.
Crystal Dynamics.
Yeah, Crystal. Everything down to Square Enix in Montreal. Bye, Canada. You're not part of it anymore. Crazy.
1,100 people.
Goodbye. This is all going to Embracer Group, which is a Swedish company, I believe, that has been aggressively. They just bought out Dark Horse. I mean, months ago.
The comics, Dark Horse
Comics, and all their IP.
There is some. So is that? Are they like taking one side and they're taking the other, or are they just playing with each other so they can both get in the game?
It doesn't look like Embracer Group is getting in NFTs at all. I mean,
they're
unless
hoarding
with
up
their Dark Horse purchase, did they say anything about NFTs at all?
I didn't hear anything about it. I mean, I think for them it's strictly an IP play, which is, I mean, IP's valuable. They take Tomb Raider alone, they can do a ton with it, especially with these newly acquired game studios. Mm-hmm. Now they can make Hellboy games too because they own all that. I mean, there's a lot that they can do with the IP.
And 1,100 new employees from the purchase.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's a lot. That's a lot of big studios there.
On the other hand, Square Enix is absolutely jumping into NFTs with both feet. Like, this is intense.
Yeah. Pin the sell to the need to the change underway in the global business environment by establishing a more efficient allocation of resources because they are getting ready. It also specifically called out the launch of new businesses with blockchain listed alongside technology as AI and cloud computing. He is jumping in.
They're jumping in. Almost
he sees the vision,
certainly.
And
almost certainly
he's smart
Final Fantasy.
with that, I think Square Enix is going to be one of the biggest gaming firms ever because of this move. There's a few people getting into it. Animoca Brands is a big one, and they're going to lead the space because NFTs are absolutely going to crush the gaming market. No, I don't think games in the future are going to be made without NFTs once the technology is fully integrated, in my opinion.
Yeah. Agreed.
Absolutely. It's if anyone's going to do it, I think Square Enix absolutely could. They've already,
they got
incredibly
a track
innovative,
record,
innovative company in the world of video games. I think they've got the right IP that they could start it with. It's going to be making something cool and enticing people to come get it. They're going to do it. I'm sure of it.
In other news,
it began making movies in the crypto gaming space in 2020, initially leading to a $2 million funding round for Ethereum-based metaverse game, The Sandbox. And then they're doing the Square Enix has its own version outside of the Sandbox.
Yeah, so the Sandbox is a metaverse where you can go in. I think they might have concerts. I know Decentraland has had concerts. Same thing. It's a metaverse you can go into, and you can go into different worlds. So if somebody has a game, you should be able to plug into that other game and be a part of that other game.
It says Dungeon Siege is a part of their many years ago. Dungeon Siege, I love that game.
We gotta talk about it. But while we're talking about games, we have a little commercial break for you from later. Let's play a game. I want to build NFTs with the power of play. Yeah. This is Bobby James. That guy's.
I know that guy. Oh wait, I am that guy. Wait a minute.
Who's that guy? So this is a project that NFT GUI is manning the helm of. You want to tell us a little bit about that, Bobby?
Sure, yes. Gods of Egypt. It is the first God Hunt NFT. You are, once you mint out, there's 7,532 in the mint. Once they are minted out, you will be sent on a quest. So instead of just getting rares, there will be rares, there will be different things in the collection, but there are only 30 of the ultimate gods, the gold gods, and you have to go find them. There are also 30 silver gods, 30 bronze gods, and 30 mini gods. So
what do you mean by finding them? You have to go find them.
You have to go find them. What do you mean? You have to go on a treasure hunt, man. You have to go find all of the clues. So what's going to happen is after the mint, the website is going to change, and there's going to be clues to go find at different times different gods. And the first people to get there, it's a treasure hunt, guys. It literally is a treasure hunt to find your own god. So instead of just randomly getting a super rare, you have the
ability
opportunity
to find that.
Yeah, to find it and do it yourself. Oh, I'm so excited about this project. It's going to be a blast.
You'll learn more in the link in the description below about that project. But let's get back to Square Enix here. So we kept, as we were reading through this article, it just kept going and going.
Yeah, it's a very good article about a lot of stuff that's going on with Square Enix and what they've done. And so they, like Bobby said, they ran a $2 million funding round for Sandbox. My guess is they helped them get that funding to build that, but they have their own vision, and so that could be some sort of Final Fantasy world. I don't know. Comment down below what you think they could be building with their IP. What they could be building, what kind of metaverse, right?
It's coming. This is just the beginning. I love seeing stuff like this when we get these visionary folks that see the future. This is not the last of this. Oh my gosh.
These are the best clues I think that we're getting so far too. This is Square Enix president says it's play to have and play to contribute. And so you actually
play to have fun.
Yeah, what's exciting about this to be a play to have fun, yes. What's exciting though is you can go and presumably you're playing in this world and maybe you can actually create value. That would be pretty exciting. If you're spending all your time playing video games, you might as well get a little bit of value out of it.
Might as well be a creator too. It looks like you can play to contribute. That's cool.
Wow. I know people that just mow lawns all day on.
Just mow lawns all day on there in the metaverse.
On computers.
Yeah, and they get virtually paid to mow somebody's lawn. Oh my gosh, that's happening, guys. That is, oh man, could you see having a lawn? I own a lawn maintenance company. Really? Where do you mow lawns? In the metaverse.
We're trying to eradicate manual labor on the metaverse. So
we're
I don't know if
using
it'll
too
take
much-
off on that, Bobby.
We're using too much water to water the metaverse grass, guys.
There's a drought coming. Conserve your water.
Oh man. Mark my words, crap like that's gonna happen, I guarantee you.
Yeah, so continuing on here in the article, I just think there's a lot of clues in here, and it really gets my imagination going. But an NFT is a blockchain-based deed of ownership to a digital item. But then it's, well, what kind of digital items are you owning in this world? Because it could be money or coins that you're using to build, make things in the world. Or I wonder if it's actually things that you're creating in the world.
If you're familiar with WoW, if anybody did Blizzard and you did World of Warcraft, I mean, you would make things all the time. You would go on the hunt and you would go find stuff and you would build them and make them, and you could go sell them. Yeah, and you could enchant a sword or whatever, and then you'd go sell it in the auction, or you could sell it in the deal. They were already doing that, and I know people that were paying lots of money on eBay and stuff real money to buy those things.
Yeah.
This is the next step.
This makes it way easier to do stuff like that. I thought that was awesome. I loved being able to buy a super rare item and just rock it.
Anybody that was into it, I don't know anybody that didn't buy some gold back in the day from WoW. I mean, because grinding out to find gold was tough when you were starting out in WoW. Anyway,
absolutely. I don't know, lots to think about here. There are other competitors in this field, but Square Enix, I gotta say, is probably one of the biggest guns to be shooting for. But let us know what you think in the comments below about all this. We'd love to know. Don't forget to check out the Gods of Egypt project, and we'll see you in the next video.
Burp.